Jaguar, written by Ted Hughes. Ted Hughes, Britain's poet laureate from 1984 until his death, was one of the most significant English poets of his generation. His works are marked by a mythical aura. Animals and birds appear frequently throughout his work as deity, metaphor, persona, and icon. Hughes writes the kind of verse which, without being overtly sentimental, manifests the wickedness and uncouthness of animal life in harsher terms. The poem Jaguar. The apes yawn and adore their fleas in the sun. The parrots shriek as if they were on fire, or strut like cheap tarts to attract the stroller with the nut. Fatigued with indolence, tiger and lion lie still as the sun. The boa constrictor's coil is a fossil. Cage after cage seems empty or stinks of sleepers from the breathing straw. It might be painted on a nursery wall, but who runs like the rest past these arrives at a cage where the crowd stands, stares, mesmerized, as a child at a dream, at a jaguar hurrying enraged through prison darkness after the drills of his eyes on a short, fierce fuse, not in boredom, the eye satisfied to be blind in fire by the bang of blood in the brain deaf the ear. He spins from the bars, but there's no cage to him more than to the visionary his cell. His stride is wilderness of freedom. The world rolls under the long thrust of his heel. Over the cage floor the horizons come. The poem Jaguar explores the relationship between captivity and freedom. In this poem, we can see various animals in a zoo, but almost all the animals were bored, lazy, and tired being locked behind the bars. Apes have no energy left in it. They adore fleas in sunshine. Parrots are making show to high sounds and are walking like prostitutes in order to attract the attention of the visitors coming to the zoo. Even the tiger and lion are so lazy that is they and the sun are equally still. That is, once when the tiger and the lion were in the forest, they were so ferocious, energetic, etc. But now they are locked in the zoo. That's why they can't experience their past freedom. The large snake, that is the boa constrictor's coil, is like a fossil or is like an archaeological evidence, which means they seem so lifeless. Each cage seems empty, even though animals are there in each of the cages, but they seems like paintings on a nursery wall, and they were like statues. However, one of the cage attracted the visitors. The visitors were so excited or surprised to see that cage. Likewise, they were like a small child at a dream. That cage consists of a jaguar which is very ferocious, energetic, and with full of life in it. It looked so angry, physically violent, and frightening. Its eyes seems to be blind in fire that shows its fierceness. The cage is not a boundary to it. That jaguar is like a visionary. It still haunts the paths of freedom it enjoyed in the forest. Its proud footsteps shows that the cage doesn't limit its freedom. The horizon set by the man least affect the jaguar. The jaguar doesn't consist the zoo as its limit.